Good morning. So today is Friday the 12th of December. I haven't had time to do this all day yesterday. I did celebrate Sunwait in the morning with my patrons, but that was about it. I had so much to do yesterday. So yeah, it is because I took Wednesday off to do a lot of personal things. Among other things, I got a haircut. So Wednesday I had so much to do to be able to take that day off, which I normally like to be able to take a day off in the middle of the week and then work a little bit on the weekend. But this week has been just so borderline stressful. Don't recommend. I've also been a little bit under the weather, so if my nose looks red in this video and if I look a bit tired, it's because I have to stop and blow my nose. I'm gonna do that off camera, but every time I do that and come back to the camera, I'm like like this. So just I just wanted to share. So I have my tray of all the candles. I'm gonna light them, which I did not do with you over here just last week. I have big matches today, so I have Urus. This one might not last for long, but that's okay. And then I have 30 sass. Let's see if this one reaches. I have to take the top off. And then I have Ansus. Those are the runes on the candles, in case you are unfamiliar with what the F I'm talking about. And then the fourth one. Okay. That's where my match almost burned my fingers. And then the fourth one is Raido. I think I will need to maybe spruce these up a little next year. And then it's the 5th of Sunwait today, so we have Canas. Because I work with the Uthark and not the Futhark, so if you've seen Sunwait candles somewhere else and there's like you wonder why I light that one now instead of next week, go to my other channel and I will explain. So I have just one candle left here to burn, to light next week. This one over here. That's heavy. Okay. But we are here for books. We are here for books. Sunwait is just an excuse, right? So I'm gonna share with you my recent reads, my current reads, and my book calendar book. I'm gonna open it. So for anyone wondering, we still don't have any snow here. We had a little bit like a month ago, but we don't have any now. But today the temperature dropped almost to 0 degrees Celsius. So we're hoping for a white Christmas. This past week I have not been to the library. I haven't been to the library since I filmed last. So there's no haul of any kind in this video. Okay, so my recent reads start with, I read this one just shortly after last week's video. And this is Spectacular by Stephanie Garber. And if you might remember, I talked about it because I was in the middle of it last week, I think. And I was a little bit fed up with Donatella, because I found her a bit ridiculous in this one. She was so lovesick and worried in the beginning. It did I'm just gonna say that everything got a bit untangled, and everything got its solution and also explanation the longer the book, you know, further into the book, and the book redeemed itself. So I think I gave it 4 stars. I think I gave it 4 stars. And I did really enjoy the vibes of this book, the festive holiday vibes that I shared with you last week, the pictures in it, and the overall vibe. So yeah, I did enjoy it. So I'm looking forward to going into Once Upon a Broken Heart sometime next year. So that's the first book I read. I don't want to talk too much about it because it's only 200 pages, and it feels like if I tell you more than I did last week, then it's just gonna spoil the whole thing. So that's Spectacular. And then I picked up this one, that was the book that I got in my package last week, and I was looking forward to it. I was really... Hear me talking past tense here, right? I was really looking forward to it. I dove headfirst into it, and then I had to come up for air and wondered what the F is going on. So I actually posted on my Fable a picture of this, and I was like, what is this writing style? What the F is this writing style? I can't wrap my head around it. And then someone said, stream of consciousness. And I was like, oh yeah, that explains it. Because I was just so confused. Because in the first chapter of this book, we're following Peter. So this book is supposed to be about the brothers Peter and Ivan and their complicated relationships to different women in their lives, and then eventually about them as well. But I didn't get that far. Because not just that the first chapter... It wasn't just that the first chapter was... Because I only read the first chapter. Stream of consciousness, it was also that it felt like it was switching between first person and third person perspective. It was really weird, and I don't know if I might have been able to go with it if it would have been first person stream of consciousness. Because it just felt weird when it was stream of consciousness and he was talking about... We were experiencing the book from a third person perspective, and it was just weird. So the writing style was not for me. Now I know, and it actually made me remember like other books that I have not been able to wrap my head around, and I have had to DNF early, and I have been like, I don't understand this. Why don't I understand this? Why can't I just follow along? It's the stream of consciousness. My head just... No. No. I'm just gonna stop there and say no thank you. So that was my problem with this one. So I don't know if it's good, if the story is good, because I'm not gonna read it. I am going to try something else by Sally Rooney at some point, probably Normal People or whatever they have at the library when I feel like picking a book up from her. And I'm gonna go into it knowing that I might not like it, and I'm gonna go into it, so I'm not gonna go into it with too high hopes. That's my point. So I'm sorry, but no to Intermezzo. I am sad. I was looking forward to it, and a bit sad, but it just didn't work for me. So now I know. So this is actually, I own this one, but I only paid 2 crowns for it. So now I'm looking for people in my life that are interested in having it, because it's, you know, it's a really nice copy. I haven't found anything wrong with it, so I don't really know why the library sold it so cheap. And I don't know why they cleared it. Maybe people don't like it, I don't know. So I'm asking around among my Swedish friends in my life, like, are you interested in Sally Rooney? Do you maybe want this? Because it feels just wrong to throw it away. And if nothing else, I will give it to the charity shop. But I haven't been in a while, and I have a stack of books now that I need to go there with, but I can't before I have put them into my reading journal, and I'm behind on my reading journal. It's a mess. It's a mess. Okay, so current reads, because those are the only two that I finished Spectacular. I DNF'd Intermezzo, and then so currently I'm still reading this one. Haven't gotten that far though. I think I've only gotten like yeah, I read one more chapter in this one, and I haven't picked it up in a few days because of two things. I've had so much to do. I've been a bit, okay, three things. Too much to do, been a bit under the weather, and I started another book that I really enjoy, and every time I have a chance to pick a book up and I want to just immerse myself in this world, because I'm really enjoying this one. So I'm about 40% into this book, 200 and something pages. No, 300 pages into this one. The Shadow of What Was Lost. And it's the first book in, I know it says here somewhere, the Licanius trilogy. Licanius trilogy. So in this book we follow Wur and Davian, and so it's a bit complicated. The one thing that is complicated with this book is that we get to know the world building as we go. So, but in a good way. I really enjoy the writing style and the choices that the author has made. So I'm really glad I'm reading this, but I don't fully understand the world building just yet. But they are essentially normal people, and then there are gifted that can wield some kind of magic, and then there are gifted that are ogres that don't have a resource of magic or essence inside of them to pull from, and they also have other types of gifts. So they can, some of them can read minds, they can read people, some of them can tell the future, they get visions, and yeah, so we're getting to know everything about the world building and the magic system as we go. So what I know so far is that once upon a time there was a war, and before the war the ogres were in charge, and then the war was kind of to break their reign, and now the world is like, there's some people called the administrators. I think they're like normal people in the sense that they are not gifted, and they have made laws or tenets that makes it unable for gifted to use their gifts to hurt other people, hurt normal people and administrators and that sort of thing. And so that's kind of the world building. And then Davian and were students at a school, and then a guy came and said to Davian, I know what your gifts are, you need to go over here because we need you over here in this world. And he was like, okay. And then his friend came with him, and they're just, yeah, they are on an adventure, and there are things happening, and I will be able to tell you more next week. Because I hope that I have like a grasp on the storyline more than I have now when I've finished the book. Right now I'm just enjoying immersing myself in the world and just following along with these people and the twists and turns. And I'm just so happy that this is the book I picked up after Intermezzo, so that I could feel what I'm feeling when I'm reading this. So 5-star prediction, but we'll see where it ends up. So those are my current reads. I would like to have read it, you know, when December is over, but if I don't, it's not the end of the world. The reason I would like to go into January with like a clean slate is because I have plans for January when it comes to reading that I want to share with you next week. And if I don't go in with it with a clean slate, it's gonna be it would be preferable to go into it reading like nothing. So yeah. Okay. But yeah, so what I'm trying to say is that I'm giving myself time with this. And I wanted to say that because I'm going to open the 5th Sunwait calendar book now. And I want to have time to read this one. So my plan was to, because this is probably in Swedish. I'm not 100% sure, but most of my books on my own shelves are in Swedish. So if this is in Swedish, and if it's depending on the theme, I'm planning on maybe reading this one in the evening before I go to bed, like a little by little every day, and then I plan to read this one during the day when I have time, because I've been reading in bed like this. I mean, like, how do I hold this thick book without dropping it, you know? So anyway, let's open this one, shall we? This is gonna be the shortest Sunwait video of all, I think. Because next week I'm gonna show you my plans for next year. Hopefully. I have such high hopes, like what I'm gonna have time for. And then I need to be more realistic with thinking how much time I have for things. But my hope is that I will share my plans for January next week with you. That maybe it will be after Christmas. Ah, okay. Oh, okay. I thought it was another one when I opened it. So this is called Jacobian's House in English, I think. And that there I had. Oh, here was the receipt. So now I know where I got it. So let's see. Does it say anything about the book? It says no. The original title is not in English. This is, I think it's African? Yeah, it's Egyptian. So I can't pronounce the original title. But if I translate the Swedish title, it's Jacobian's House by Alla Al-Aswani. I'm just guessing that that's how you pronounce that name. So anyway, I'm hoping I don't botch that name. Okay, so I know that I was drawn to this because of two things. The story I'm gonna tell you about, but also because I want to read more around the world. So when I go to charity shops, that's kind of what I'm looking for as well. Okay, so let's see if I can translate this with my cotton head. In the middle of Cairo is Jacobian's house. It's from the 30s in European style, and once upon a time the home to ministers and millionaires. Nowadays there's all kinds of people there. A poor but beautiful woman that quickly learns that men's lusts are what controls society. The doorman's son that due to his background is denied entrance to the police academy and turns towards religious fundamentalism. The chief editor that in every new man he meets tries to find his way back to what he was experiencing with his first lover. And then a corrupt rich man that bends the rules of the Quran for his own satisfaction. In Jacobian's house, the tenants' fates are mixed with memories from another time and pictures from today's Egypt. A blend where religious extremism and political corruption feeds each other, where youthful enthusiasm is quickly exchanged for rage, and where old customs is mixed with a new time. Yeah, okay. I really simplified that. I kind of skipped all of the words that my mind couldn't really, you know, like the descriptive words that my mind couldn't translate. One, because I'm still a bit under the weather, still a bit cotton handed, especially when I blow my nose all the time, and also because it's morning over here, and my mind is not as not as alert for English in the morning. So I think that's it, you guys. I'm looking forward to reading this. I really do. Oh, there's a summary of Egypt modern history at the back, probably helpful. And there's supposed to be, yeah, a lot of references. It's 97 pages. So yeah, I'm gonna read it little by little, unless I just am sucked into it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to reading this. Not as much as I'm looking forward to keep reading this, but I am interested in this. So I'm gonna try and fit it into my reading schedule, and I will let you know next week how far I've come. So yeah, and that is it for today. And I will see you on the 6th of Sunwait. And we are so close to the winter solstice. It's the 12th today, and it's 9 days until the winter solstice. And now I'm gonna do some work, and then I'm gonna go out and grab myself some fresh air, because the sun is peeking through the clouds, and I want to, you know, suck up some vitamin D before it goes before it turns dark in a few hours. So yeah, happy reading everyone, and happy Sunwait, and I will see you soon. Xingling.